guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing my BoxyCharm unboxing. This month, I got the BoxyCharm Luxe box with a lot of products. So I am going to be testing some of them out in a tutorial style video. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I got and how they perform, then just keep watching. All right, you guys, I know I look a little bit crazy. First off, just let me tell you that I did just get my eyebrows touched up from my microblading that I did in February, but then everything closed, so I never got to go for my touch-up. So they are a little bit loud right now, and we're not going to be fixing them because they're still healing. So just like block those out. But right now I just have my skincare on, and then I went ahead and put on my normal primers, which are the Nars Radiance primer and Smashbox Primerizer. I mix them. So that's what gives me a little bit of that dewy. I also just went up and down the stairs like 3 times to get everything together. So probably a little bit of natural dew as well. But let's go ahead and get started with the first product that we're going to use today. And that is the, let's see, Touch in Sol No Poreblem Prime Essence. So this is a pore filling primer from Touch in Sol. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand, so I'm excited to try this out. This is what it looks like. Okay. It's got a fancy little applicator guy there. So, oh, it's much liquidier than I expected. It's like super liquidy, which is kind of surprising for a pore filling primer. So we'll just kind of put that in my T-zone where we have the larger pores. And I don't know that it's filling them. It's super liquidy, so it's kind of hard to tell. So we'll give that a little bit of time to dry because it's super liquidy, and then we'll go in with the next product. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how well that filled my pores, but it has a nice like tacky texture, which is good for primers. It helps kind of grip that makeup, so we'll see how everything applies on top of it. Also, I had to clip my hair back because I'm a little warm. So the next thing that I'm pulling out of the box is by Billion Dollar Brushes. Never tried anything from this brand either. This is their charcoal brush set. It says that the bristles are infused with charcoal for an antimicrobial effect. So this is what it looks like. And this is actually a set. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, there's way more than I expected. Okay, so it comes with 5 brushes. So take everything off so we can see them. And normally I wash my brushes before I use them, but not today. So it looks like we have a nice like kabuki, angled kabuki brush. This they call the contour brush, but we're going to use it to apply our foundation today. And then we have a nice fluffy powder brush called the powder brush. We have a nice flat concealer brush called the concealer brush. We have a nice fluffy blender brush called highlighter brush. I don't know, that's kind of small for a highlighter, so I'll probably use this as a eyeshadow brush. But if you are someone who likes more like precise highlight application, this would be good for like a nose highlight, Cupid's bow. But as far as on the cheek, I like to have it more blended. But if you like yours more concentrated, you might like this as a highlighter brush. And then just another small eyeshadow brush, like a shader brush. So for foundation today, I'm just going to use some of my regular foundation. I'm just going to mix a bunch of shades together because I'm like in between shades. You know, it's like the beginning of summer where I'm like a weird color. So I will link everything below because I'm going to fast forward through a lot of my face makeup today. Since it's just going to be like my normal routine, I'm just going to show you guys like the stuff that's new. Okay, so this is blending on. Like that picked up a lot of product at first. It's super, super soft. So that's nice. Have a nice zit situation right there. Try to cover that up. I mixed like just the perfect combination of foundation today. It's like my exact color. That never happens. Okay, so I can definitely still see my pores. So I'll have to work with that primer a little bit, but this brush is blending beautifully. Like, there's like no brush strokes. So that's awesome. Because I like to have a few of these like kabuki style brushes for foundation because they get dirty so easily that really if you're using them every day, you should be washing them every couple days. I know that's not realistic, but if you have, you know, a few of them, it makes it easier to do that because then they can dry and you have another one that you can use while the other one is being washed and drying. So this is definitely going to be thrown into the rotation. That like blended everything beautifully. So I'm not doing like a full coverage look today. I'm actually on my lunch break from work right now and have to like go see people this afternoon. But I'm gonna be wearing a mask, so I don't want like full coverage. It just gets like humid and gross and is probably contributing to my zit city. So we're gonna do nice and light today. I'm just gonna go in with some Tarte Shape Tape to cover up my bags under my eyes. And then just a slightly darker shade to cover up some of my imperfections a little bit better. And I was going to use a beauty blender, but I think I might try this brush. So I'm using more of a stippling action for this. Okay, I'm a fan of this brush for sure. So since it's a contour brush, I guess I'll go ahead and put my cream contour on right now and use it for that as well. And we can see just even more of its beautiful blending power. So obviously it picks up a little bit of product, but it's still pretty clean. For the application of 3 different products, it's still pretty clean. So, and I have like no brush strokes. So I'm impressed with this guy. This is definitely one that's going to stay in my collection and not get given away. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll try this powder brush out. I'm just using the Too Faced Born This Way powder to set my under eyes and around my eyes and the T-zone area of my face. The brushes are very, very soft. Set everything down nicely. You can see that like the center of my face is much more matte now. Yeah, so that worked well. Let's go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. Okay, so it looks good. So I don't think I have anything to share until eyes, so I'm just going to quickly do the rest of my face. All right, you guys, my face is all set down. I forgot to tell you how much the things we used were. So the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Prime Essence is $23, and the $1 billion brush set is $55. So wow, okay. The next thing we are going to move on to is eyes, and I'm super excited about this one because I've wanted this for a long time. This is not a new palette, but it's a good one. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Palette, and this retails for $49. So let's go ahead and open this up. Take a look at it. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It's just a matte with the gold. If I can open it, there we go. And then inside, it's super gold, so that's gonna be hard to see. But it has a lot of good like neutral and like daytime shades, but then it has like awesome shimmers. So that blue shimmer is really speaking to me. I really want to do like a brown and blue look, but like I said, I'm on my lunch break, so that's not really work daytime professional appropriate for my job, at least. So we're gonna go a little more neutral and daytime for today. So I'm going to pick up, let's pick up Bold right here in the bottom. And okay, there's a little bit of kickback, but that's okay. That usually just means it's really pigmented. And it is. It's blending out easily. And actually the mirror on this is so big that I can just use the mirror. Okay, so nice and pigmented, blending out really nicely. I think I only have like one other Tarte palette. So I have not had a lot of experience with Tarte eyeshadows, surprisingly. So next I will pick up, let's go ahead and do Indie, which is right next to it, and that's more ashy, and I'm gonna use one of the Billion brushes. We're just gonna concentrate that more in the crease. So this brush is very densely packed, so this would be good for like outer corner packing on color. And it's still like super, super soft. A lot of times when you get like the dense eyeshadow brushes, sometimes they can be a little pokey. This one is super, super soft. Okay, so I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to go into Profesh, because I'm Profesh today. And we're going to just take that on the outer corner. That's kind of like a purpley, like an ashy purple tone. And I keep forgetting I can use this mirror. Not gonna do anything too crazy. Go back in with that fluffy brush, just blend everything back out. I bet that brand makes a beautiful brush like this, like a big fluffy transition shade brush that's super soft. I'm kind of curious, I wanna look into it. They're expensive brushes though, 55 bucks. I guess you get two face brushes and those are usually the pricey ones, so maybe it won't be too bad. Okay, let's see, where do we want to go with this? I think I don't want to add too much more. I think I'll go in with shimmer. So I'm going to use the concealer brush and pick up Minx, which is the purple shimmer. We're just going to pack that on the outer corner. Okay, a little bit of fallout on the face, but that's okay. Has a nice foil to it. We're just going to do that on the outer half of the eye. And one thing I always like to test with shimmers is that applies nicely with a brush. So that's nice. You don't always need to use your fingers. A lot of brands, you know, they say use your finger, it'll get you more color payoff, but I still got a lot of color payoff with the brush. Like you can see that nice foil. Okay, and then I'll go in with Glam, which is more of that golden shade, and I'll use my finger for this one and we'll go on the inner corner. All right, I lost the camera there for a minute, but I went ahead and put that shimmer on each eye. So this eye was with my finger and this eye was with a brush. So you can see that the side I did with my finger is slightly more metallic than the side that I did with the brush, but you still get pretty good payoff on the brush side, okay? I also put my ointment on my brows, so this is as good as they're gonna get, so you just gotta accept it in this video, sorry. Okay, so I am going to take my finger and just add a little bit more of that shimmer to this eye, just so they match a little bit better. Okay, they look pretty symmetrical, so that's good. Okay, so I am going to use, let's see, we'll use a pencil brush and just go in with the shade Bold. I'm just gonna dust that underneath. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for eyes. I think that looks pretty good. Like I said, we're not gonna do anything too crazy today. But yeah, all of those shadows performed really well. So I'm glad I didn't buy this because it was worth the wait, I guess. So we'll do some more looks in the future. Use some of those more fun colors like that blue shimmer that I'm super excited about. I really want to try to use more colors this summer. That's my goal for myself. So that's a good one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put some eyeliner on the top. Okay, and then the next product we are going to go in with from the box is Lilly Lashes Triple X Mascara. This is what it looks like. I have been curious about this product. It is fairly new, and this retails for $24. Says it's extra lengthening, extra volumizing, extra bold. So we'll see about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. It's just cute, sleek, black packaging, gold writing with a shiny black, what's that say? XXX. So there's your triple X. Okay, so let's go ahead, pull this out. Looks like it's gonna make me a little clumpy, but this is what the wand looks like. It's fluffy, but it's very spread out and like clumpy. So we'll see. Okay, not bad. I don't know that it's really doing anything for me, but it's not clumpy. So I'll do this side and then do another coat. Okay, let's see here. Actually, it looks pretty good on camera. Let's show you up close here. So, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a very wet mascara, so it makes it easier to go in and do like multiple coats, which is nice. But then they start to clump a little bit. Not like dry clump, but wet clump together. So you still can kind of work with it. You could take like a lash comb and comb through it to separate them a little bit. But I wanted to see just what I could work with a brush. I don't hate it. I think it looks okay. It's not as good as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting like really good because Lilly Lashes is a lash brand. So I was kind of expecting, had higher hopes for it. But we'll see. I did kind of get it all over my eyeshadow, so I'm going to have to clean that up now too. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Actually, I'm going to finish my eyes quick. Just with other products that I have. I am not going to use that on my lower lashes because I'm afraid it's going to make a huge mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next thing in the box. This is by Bodyography Professional Cosmetics, and this is a lip pencil 2-pack. I have not used anything from this brand either. This is $28, so higher end. Antioxidant lip pencils. Okay, let's see what colors we got. Oh, one of the lids is stuck in there. Okay, we'll get that out later. Okay, so the first color is Rosewood. Looks like a nice vampy red. And these are my favorite kind of lip pencils, where it's just a pencil. Don't need a special sharpener or anything, it's just a regular pencil. So I'll go ahead and swatch this. Oh yeah, nice and vampy for fall. It feels like it could be slightly dry, but we'll see. And then the other one is in the shade Pouty, which looks more like our nude shade, which is probably what we're going to use today. Okay, so Pouty is on bottom and Rosewood is on top. So let's go ahead and test this out. Well, it glides on easily. Also, that's a zit, not a pencil mark. Okay, so it's not too dry. It's on the drier side, but it's still pretty creamy. Like, I was able to transfer that to the top lip easily. Okay, so that's what the color Pouty looks like. So it's definitely more pink than nude. It's a pretty true pink there. I wouldn't even put it in the nude category anymore. So it looks really good. It doesn't look like my lips are too dry or anything. It was able to blend easily, so it was easy to use, so good. So it would be, what was it, 28 bucks? So 14 bucks a piece. So not bad for a lip liner. I have paid more, but, and it's a good shade. So I'd be willing to pay this much. I probably wouldn't get this color again though. Maybe a different color, but it looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some gloss on and setting spray, clean up my mascara flex, and then we'll finish the rest of the box. All right, you guys, I am back, and this is the completed look using all of the makeup products from the box. And everything looks pretty good. Upon closer examination, I've noticed that my pores are a little more blurred out than they looked after I had initially applied the foundation. So I'll continue to work with that primer and see if it's actually better than my other pore filling primers that I already have. But let's go ahead and show you the rest of the products in the box. So the next thing is Pure Heals by Nature Village, and this is a Propolis 80 sleeping mask. Never heard of this brand. So this is a sleeping mask. It retails for $55. It's supposed to provide full nourishment and glowing skin to tired skin while sleeping. Okay. Also supposed to soothe irritated sensitive skin. So this is what it looks like. Comes with a little spatula for application. I'm gonna be able to open, oh yeah. Has an interesting scent. It looks kind of like honey, like a jelly honey. Actually, you know what it kind of smells like? Is the Fresh Rose sleeping mask or hydrating mask, whatever it is. It's like that same like kind of jelly texture, and it smells kind of like it. So we'll see how that is. Maybe I'll use that this weekend, because weekends are usually when I do like my masks and stuff. So maybe test that out then. Okay, the other thing, the big boy, is Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner. This is the foaming face wash. This retails for $24. Let's see. Ooh, it's packed with vitamin C and E. So we'll see how that is. When Kylie came out with a skincare line, I was like, you're not a dermatologist or a scientist. So I was a little like, I'm not gonna try anything from that line, but I feel like if I'm gonna try anything, a face wash is a good thing to try. So pretty neutral. So this is what it looks like. It has a nice pump. So I'll try that out, see how it works. All right, let's see what else we got. Last thing in the box is from Smile Sciences Professional Results RX Strength Teeth Whitening Pens. So you get 2 whitening pens. This retails for $80. Wow. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually in the process of doing Smile Direct Club, and I'm in my last month. So it's kind of perfect timing that this would come, because when my retainers come off, I want to whiten my teeth, so I'll have like straight white teeth, you know, like super dramatic results, hopefully. But yeah, so that's perfect timing. So these, you're supposed to brush it on and leave it on for 30 minutes and then you rinse. So that would be super easy to do. So I will test that out and let you guys know. I mean, you'll probably be able to tell if it's good or not, but that is everything in the box this month. Lots of good stuff. So I'm excited about the primer. The mascaras, we'll see about that. The lip liner was really good. The eyeshadow palette was really good. And then I'm excited for the brightening pens and to test out some of the skincare. So let's see what this totals up to this month. Some big ticket items here. $338. That's a lot, you guys, and I'm excited about a lot of this stuff. So it's a win for me this month. But thank you guys for watching this unboxing and tutorial. If you guys have BoxyCharm, let me know what you guys got in yours this month. It was a good one. So I know the base box was really good as well. I've seen a couple of videos, but the Luxe was really good. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.